And it's really smart that as soon as verse 2 happens and Felix comes in, he goes, hold up.
Yeah.
And that's when everything just stops and
Yeah, like boom.
핸섬 소세지.
running towards SKZ Runners. No time to waste. Let's get it.
This was some kind of like layback sound.
Oh, you mean from the intro
Yeah,
video?
from the intro video, yeah.
The only thing I remember is, was it Bangchan talking about them using like W and L? Take a loss, like L and W. Like they're playing with that
W and
the
L,
lyrics.
yeah.
That's the only thing I remember. All right, let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, click.
Sampling, yeah. Okay.
Progressive elements are.
Oh! Oh, this is like
Heavy.
drills.
I'm on my way 'cause this is all about me, about me. Cybernetic system, yeah, feel like a machine doing this, doing that.
The first source is back as well. Feel like fluty sound. It really does feel like running, you know? What are they gonna do with the chorus?
It's still pre-chorus, I guess.
And drum and bass.
Yep. Wow, this is clear drum and bass over here.
Oh, I like that rhythmic pattern there.
Runners.
Hold up, hold my hand 'cause we're taking off. Oh. And at the end, yeah, we're gonna touch 'cause wherever.
Jersey Clubby?
It's Jersey, yeah.
Yo, they're changing shit around.
Woo! Oh, my baby.
For challenging myself, but I don't give a hell. I know that I can tell that they are jelly, jelly. Wobbly, I'm on a clip, singing, dancing, grinning. 'Cause already I know I can hit the W.
I love the rim shot thing. It's all syncopated too. Then they go that progression. I love that.
Oh, yes, yes, I knew this coming.
Watch it.
Oh, nice. Yeah! Oh, it's this part! Wow! Yo! I could have never imagined. Yo, this really is running though.
Wait a minute. So
Oh, so they got this outro too.
Oh shit. Focus with the runners.
holy crap.
Crazy Runners, yo.
So no bridge again.
No bridge again.
But
bridge again.
they pretend like that part from the mashup. That could have either went into a bridge or outro. But that was just a section, and then they repeated the chorus again as like the outro thing. Wow.
Honestly, I thought that melody was going to be either pre-chorus or chorus from the mashup. But then when the Lino came in with that, I was like, oh shit, it was over here. Yo, Lino with high notes these days. It's crazy.
And actually, I even take it back that, you know, like that couldn't have been the bridge because the bridge section would have been the slowed down chorus that they did.
But I mean, it could be working as a bridge. If you say bridge as A and B, this could be the B or the
Exactly.
bridge. Yeah. So it works actually.
Exactly,
It
but
works.
technically they're using chorus as the A, so
yeah.
it's not exactly that type of bridge that we are talking about. So in that sense, there's no bridge. Like there's no separate bridge section that is completely different from the rest of it, except for this like we're running till the end all day and night. But that, given the placement and it following the chorus, sounds more like an outro.
Yeah, I actually thought that they were gonna end over there.
Exactly, but then they go back to chorus again. So like this whole album, the structure
They're
is
playing
so
around with us.
unexpected.
Shit.
And what's one thing that's all the same? No bridge. Like there's no bridge. It's so crazy what they're doing. But let's talk about the music a little bit here.
Yeah, so definitely they had this genre mixed drills, Jersey club beat out of nowhere too.
They got drum and bass.
Drum and bass, I think like mainly it's drum and bass.
Mainly
I
drum
could
and
say.
bass. A lot of that comes from the percussive elements and the rhythm pattern. Specifically with drum and bass in Jersey Club Beat, like that's basically describing what the percussive elements are doing. And Jersey Club Beat, it'd be like bum, 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 bum. And meanwhile, the vocals are extremely soft. A lot of falsettos.
True. Yeah, it's more like narrowy too.
Yeah, and the top lines have little movements. The melodies are slow. They're calm, contrasting with the heavy drum and bass sound. That discrepancy is really fun to listen to as well.
And also it was interesting to hear, like, was it pre-chorus that they had like one chord? To me, because it said runners, it felt like this running guy is just like waiting, the gun
Getting
to be
ready.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when the chorus hits, just like boom.
Or like a
Small
jogging,
movements. Yeah,
like
jogging
taking
kind
a
of
break
thing.
a little bit
Yeah.
before sprinting again.
Yeah.
That's true, because while there is one, like a single chord type of thing, there's always that bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
bum. Like that's still playing in the pre-chorus, and we get a lot of like the hi-hat, like the
Yeah.
right, and that kind of signals this like build up toward the chorus. And when the chorus happens, obviously, what could be faster than that and still have an impact? Drum and bass, and that's why they go that route.
Sure. And you have to know that, like, at the pre-chorus B part, they show a bit of drum and bass. So, like, be prepared for it.
True.
And
Kind
then
of foreshadowing.
Yeah. And when the chorus hits, okay, this is drum and bass. This comes in.
And it's really smart that as soon as verse 2 happens and Felix comes in, he goes, hold up.
Yeah.
And that's when everything just stops and
Yeah, like, boom.
the drum pattern completely
Goes
comes
off.
to a halt. Yeah.
And the sources become different. And then the time becomes half.
Oh, like instead of double time.
Yeah,
it's
instead
like,
of double time, yeah.
Another thing that I like, and this is kind of talking about the main motif. Dee, 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 dee. What happens in many of the sections, especially like I think during the pre-chorus, if you listen to it, you get this bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
But as soon as that part wraps up, you hear something that goes ba 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 ba
Yep,
ba
yep,
ba
yep,
ba
yep.
ba ba.
They're all running.
And it's exactly, and it's a different type of sound as well, right? It gets a little thicker, it's a little more present. It's got weight to it now.
Yep.
Before it feels like it's fleeting away, like
True.
and now
Yep.
it's like ba, 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 ba,
Yep,
ba,
yep,
and you
yep.
feel that dash.
And also, it's a great thing to stop all the arrangements before the chorus comes in, giving you more dynamic to the chorus.
Yeah, and it fits with the theme of running and
Yep,
stopping and all that too. Yeah, there's a like when Felix comes in, there's a pause, and then during the pre-chorus they build up, and especially with that pre-chorus where I talked about with Lino and that piercing thing, it's also syncopated slightly earlier, and then they stop, and then they go back to full force drum and bass sprinting, right? And then what happens is they get rid of the drum, and it's almost like you're at this runner's high.
And then you have to know that the chord progression became the verse chord progression. So they go up and down. One of the interesting things is like they changed the second chord for the verse and the chorus. The verse goes up and down to 1, whereas in chorus you go down and then go back to the 1.
I mean, it is a subtle difference, and for me, like the verse bass was so low that it was harder to hear.
The second chord, yeah.
Right, but I guess it's like the verse would be 6-7-1, and then the chorus would be 6-5-1. Yeah.
Yep.
I won't stop running. I know that I'll be coming to you. I'm starting. Let me show the world. I'm feeling at you. Watch me take it. Honey, don't care about the warnings. GOAT, we're starting. Let us show the world. We're feeling at you. Watch us.
It's a little difference because the 5 and 7 share a lot of notes together, but that creates a little bit of the mood difference.
Yeah.
Whereas the chorus becomes more like a minor kind of thing, but whereas verse becomes like it's lifting you up a little bit. It's giving you that breathe a bit. So yeah, that was a cool thing to listen to because although it was right after chorus, but they go like kind of bridge-ish section, but then they change the chord progression, so it's like they go up.
they're kind of like mixing
Yeah.
the verse and the chorus to create this like outro kind of thing.
So that's why I thought they were gonna end over there. Like when
Me too.
But then it was like, oh nope, we're Stray Kids.
Yeah. So
Back
again,
at you.
again, the chorus section as the final chorus, the bridge chorus happens. They're getting rid of the drum, but you know they're still at the full, like the same speed. And with that mashup hook line, we're running till the end all day and night. We fly. That's when they're like literally like rocket.
Yep.
It's like anime style. They're taking off and they're flying. And that's what happens. And then as they're disappearing, that's when Felix ends with "On the Edge Will Never Fall" because we're the runners.
Focus with the
Yo,
runners.
you know what I feel like for this album? It's like you're trying to anticipate. You know, oh, Stray Kids, they're gonna come. Oh shit, I'm waiting for it. They knocked me at the back door. I was like, oh shit, Stray Kids. I opened the door. They're not there, but they're here.
Yep.
But then it was hologram,
Oh,
and they were actually over here.
I was following you up until that point. But anyways, this was a surprisingly fun piece. I don't know how people might think. Like, I'm sure some people find this to be their favorite, and some people obviously would have this as like their least favorite. Everybody's different.
Yep.
But generally speaking, I feel like this song would feel more B-sided than the rest of the album.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Similar chord progression, simple, right?
Yep, I get it.
But if you listen to the music in this sense, like we did, with like creating that image and how the music and the instruments, the sources, the chord progression, giving you this image of them running, taking a break, jogging, and eventually flying off the face of Earth, then this becomes one of the more fun songs. In a way more powerful, because like this is the first track from this album that gave me this clear of an image.
Yeah.
And that is impressive. That is very impressive. And just one thing that I really liked about the lyrics. Firstly, it's all in English.
I just realized.
Oh, okay. I knew.
Was it?
Yeah, it's all in English. It's all in English. I'm very impressed that you didn't notice that. The focus that you have is amazing. Yeah. But I really, really liked, we're feeling edgy. Watch us. Take it. Like that part. We all be running. Don't care about the wording. And you got that rhythm set up. And it's the same part of the chorus that you're going, we're feeling edgy. They switch it up like that. Love that. Love that. I also love the zoom part. Like, and the left right bounce.
The feeling's going like
zoom. That was so cool. I love it. See, a lot of like image oriented, like they're out to create an image with this song, which is brilliant. Love it.
Yo, at this point, we know that Twilight is gonna be like kind of jazzy thing.
Yeah.
So like, would they put dubstep in it?
No.
Like,
I think that's gonna be a truly B-sided song.
yeah.
And it's written by Han, but it will have its own set of interesting things in that regard. So I guess we'll be back with Twilight. Please let us know what you thought about this song. What's your favorite part from this song? What's your favorite lyrics? What's your favorite section melodically, musically? However you want to put it, let us know. And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye-bye. Y'all hearing this podcast?
Rose.
Kiki Meowzilla.
Kenmo 37,
Angelica.
Jenny Lee,
Space.cg.
ZZ.
Ned.
Aliza Hakola,
Johanna. Robert.
一内说飞松
Arwa.
Jasmine.
Amelia.
Contained Island 953.
Iris 25.
Felix.
Charlotte Mezanov.
Estelita 800,